Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. This is episode 3 of my Aston Villa football manager career, and today I've got a Liverpool match up for you today. I know I've only played 2 games since the last one. I'm trying to mix it up a bit, but also still to have them regularly enough. So I probably won't skip too much, but there may be days where I skip a month. There's no real structure behind it. It just, when I can make the videos, and hopefully that's good enough. And one amazing thing here, we've won every match so far, and probably even bigger amazing, we've only conceded 1 goal in this period, and all of these matches here haven't conceded. I suppose you can call some of them, like those friendly matches, a couple of them are easy, but there's some solid teams in there like Sparta, Leicester City, Milan of course, Stoke. But the last couple matches have been fairly easy against Crystal Palace and Barnsley out of the competitive matches, so hopefully we can get a good result. You saw there, Vyman scoring a goal, Benteke who actually assisted for him, hence the good rating even though the missed penalty, so that was very good. And in the last match against Barnsley, I had Westwood scoring, Helenius who did very well, and Fabian Delph as well. He's a good prospect. He was a good prospect and he needs to really come into a good play for us right now. And against Liverpool, and Suarez is suspended, so he's not going to be playing, which is good. No doubt he's a very dangerous player. And here, we had some right back problems, so I'm going to really give you an update on that. I'm teaching Silla to play as a right back. He's got some good attributes defensively, still working on the tackling and that, but he's very strong, good balance, mentally very good, so he could be a solid right back. But obviously better as a defensive mid, but he can rotate there. But we've got Westwood as well, so I'm almost thinking to put him there instead. So we've got a lot of options. I was training him. I just forgot about him completely. But he's pretty good as a centre mid. He's been playing good, but at least for now I'm going to put him there. And Silla and put Almaty into there, but we might need to change that up. I'll bring in Bannon and even Delph. All these fitness is low. What can we do here? You got Kieran Clark, he's still needing some games. I'll bring Amadi there, he's got a bit more 90. He's got technique is 18, so that's very good, but I'll put Bannon for his left foot and Silla there. And also you may have noticed we signed Lalich, and don't get too excited, it's just on a loan transfer as you can see there. I'll just go into transfers to make it more easier to see. If you go history, and obviously Hernan, or is it Herman or Herman Stengel. He's joined us, he's got that 4-star report. With the potential, so he's very good. Just put him in the under 18s. He's got heaps of room to develop. He's 17 now. When we signed him, he was 16. Now he's gone up to 17, obviously. But Lalich, we got him on loan, playing. We're paying 40% of his wages. So it's not heaps. We're playing 40% of that. So it's not too bad. It's a decent amount, and he can come in that left wing position, even right wing as well, even strike if we need him. And actually, I'm just going to train him. I'm just going to leave it. I'm already training him as a winger, so that's alright. He's a very good player and has good potential. Unfortunately, I didn't want to get him on. Well, not that I didn't want to. I just couldn't get him on like a loan. You know how you can do loan to buy? Like, for whatever reason, for me, it never works, whatever money I put. And I don't want to put too much, obviously, because then I won't have that amount. And just a couple others. Chris Hurd going out on loan to Barnsley. Needed the experienced Australian, so I definitely like him as a player. And the team on Barnsley, they want to play him as a centre-back, but a key player at that. So who knows? He's really, really good mentally, so he could be good if he develops in his technical attributes. But the tackling is 14, so he's always going to be a good tackler and very good mentally. So who knows how he can develop, but he's 23. He's probably not going to improve too much more. And lastly, Gary Gardner is going out on loan to another team. Where is he going to? Sheffield United in Empire League 1. You think he's definitely good enough for that level, and he's no doubt he's going to play well, because Sheffield United, you would imagine, they have a fairly solid team and they would get promoted, and they have good players around him to make him play better. So he's going to be hopefully part of the future anyway. So was the finishing off of the transfers, and also with Lalich, his free kick taking is 15, so he came up as our #1 free kick taker. He's got really high potential. Who knows? I might make a move for him. Leave your comments, but more than comments, I want to see how he performs to me and make my own judgment pretty much. Agbonglahor, I'll bring him on for Vyman, because I just had some easy matches late, so I have these other players playing. Benteke, his last match he played was very good, but Lalich, I put him in the last match, didn't I? And then we can bring in back and Zogbia, bring him back in the team. So the starting 3 of Benteke and Zogbia and Agbonglahor, they work well together. At least what I've noticed so far. Mark Albrighton coming back from injury. Attributes doesn't look amazing, but his work rate of 18 is something I really like as a player. So hopefully, with that work rate, he can work hard in training to still improve, because he still has a star potential left to grow. So from 2-star to 3-star, so he can improve a little bit more. He's got decent agility and acceleration. Crossing is pretty good, and that's with this formation. The wingers, they use their like dribbling ability and crossing ability. I suppose dribbling only 11 is not amazing, but yeah, he can get past with his bit of pace and bit of speed. And yeah, get some crosses in from the right side. He could be a decent player. And like I said, he can still improve a bit more. So maybe train his dribbling up a bit more. His crossing could go up to a 16 or something. He could be a decent player. And don't forget, he's a Aston Villa youth product as well. So it's realistic to play him. But we'll move into a match right now and see what we can get. Also giving a core a game he played in the last match. I suppose you could say I could have trained him or swapped him with Kyriakos, but he did well for me. He impressed. If you go back to history, he got a 7.4 rating, and he's been doing well in training, which shows in the attributes increasing. You can see right here, and of course, he's a future prospect. He's going to be a future centre-back for us, so it makes sense to give him a chance in a big game and see what he can do for us. Ideally, Kyriakos against his old team might have been a bit controversial, so I think I'll leave it at that. And I'll tackle hard. Who are they playing? Iago Aspas, he's not amazing, or Aspas, I should say. Any dangerous players there, especially Coutinho, or tight mark him and try onto the weaker foots. I guess I'll do that with Aspas as well, and especially Gerrard as well. I'll just tight mark Gerrard, and Stuart Downing as well. He's not that dangerous, but I'll just continue with the same thing that I'm doing, and I'll again same team talk that I generally do. See, when I keep doing it, eventually not as much good reaction, so I may look for something else to do. And also one more thing, like I said in the last episode, I'm playing on key highlights, so just I can get through it quickly, and it still shows some highlights as well. It just really depends how much chances, and this formation creates a lot of chances for me, so I think it's a good balance. It really depends who we play against as well, so we'll just see what happens. And Liverpool looks like they're going to go on the attack, but Westwood, he had a chance to intercept there, but Aspas, he's in some space. We see how he closes him down right there, but Gerrard, he's all by himself. I'm not sure how that was tight marking, but you saw before I put tight marking and just took 3 minutes in for him to score. So I'm not sure what kind of tight marking is that. But look at all these players going, yeah, I'm not sure, see. I don't know, but the marking wasn't good on that occasion. And of course, I was going to concede a goal when I do a match. The last two I played off camera and I didn't concede a goal. So, but I suppose you could argue they were easy matches. But we're playing against we are playing against Liverpool, I should say now. And Rakitic finishes. See, games, whenever I do it live, I don't know, my team doesn't play good like they do in the other matches. I'm not sure why. But again, you could argue that I was playing easier matches. But I'm not sure. The game has pretty much gone like that. 2 goals gone. And at least we got, one of our players, Celia, got injured. And we got to bring in a defensive mid. So what I'm going to do here, even though we're probably not going to win, it doesn't really matter. So I'll just get through it quickly. Just bring in, just put him there. It's probably not going to make a difference. Like, when I concede 2 goals, I never win from that. Especially being against Liverpool, probably just got better players than me. Even with Suarez not playing. He's suspended right now, so unless we get a goal before the break, that will give us some confidence. But yeah, when I concede 2 goals, we're basically playing crap. That's pretty much it. But then Benteke, he's going to be our chance, because, like I said a couple times already in this series, he had a really big upgrade, but it was deserving. If you see his performances in real life, he got a very big upgrade by LFC Marshall, who made this, obviously, transfer update. I suppose some people could say he wouldn't have scored that, he wouldn't be doing this good on the general update, but he deserved, this is how he should be, considering on his last year's or last season's performance, at least in my opinion. LFC Marshall got it pretty spot on. He just looks as amazing striker as he should be. But here, we could get like an equaliser unexpectedly. Agbongo put it in. We had a chance there, but you think the chance will be gone, and it is. But yeah, I'm very happy to get that equalising goal. Or not equalising, just getting that goal back to give us a slight little chance. And who knows, we're creating another chance here. And don't forget, we're playing on overload, so we're always going to create those chances. And we might concede some occasionally, but you saw my record before. We only scored we only conceded 1 goal in all our matches so far. So it's I suppose who you play against as well. But don't forget, friendly match 2-0 against AC Milan. Looks like they're going to score here. Kolarov. So they got some good players right now, so they made some good signings. And yeah, we're probably not going to win against them. We've got to be realistic. We're not going to win against all those bigger teams, but we're going to try and get the wins against the like mid-table teams and obviously teams in the relegation zone. So if we win those matches, I think we can come at least like around where we're expected to, mid-table, and that's pretty much it. I'm just pretty disappointed with that. I suppose the first team talk wasn't amazing, and getting an injury in midfield ideally is not good throughout the week. We know who we want to play, and when that disrupts your really your team pretty much, when you know who you're going to play and then you have to change it up. So yeah, especially having injuries at right back, that was a problem. We don't have a natural right back playing. The other guy got injured. So yeah, you just got to deal with that. But we're creating lots of chances. You can see there's a lot of highlights, so I still have hope we can pick up a point or something. A penalty. I can just tell how Football Manager plays, and that was a penalty. And Benteke, interestingly enough, he missed his last penalty. So he could be low on confidence or due to score. Which one is it? I'm going to go with it's due to score, and he does. He wasn't going to miss 2 times in a row. And he's going, like I've said always, he's going to be our hope this season, and with those high attributes, and we're definitely going to come to mid-table. We're not going to get relegated, and getting a good start that really lessens or eases my fears, because you know AC Milan, I started really bad, and that the start is really important, and it is hard. Like even right now, our tactic is nowhere near fully fluid. It's basically half. So there's a lot of work to do because Aston Villa didn't really play this kind of formation. Ogbonglahor, fantastic stuff to equalise. Luna, a fantastic signing by the Aston Villa hierarchy in real life. He's a fantastic prospect, really. He's only 21, I think, and yeah, he's a really solid fullback. Gets into the attack. I'm not sure why he was there for a left fullback, but yeah, good, really. That's where the mental attributes really come into play for me. Like that's the decision making and all that kind of thing, when to make runs and where to run and all that kind of thing. But here, I'll look to make a sub because it's going into really only 20 minutes left. So I wasn't expecting getting those 2 goals back, but that's the way we're playing. We're playing attacking formation on overload, but it's still very responsible defensively. Obviously not this match, but you really saw the evidence of the previous matches. And here we're taking off Al Amadi. It's hard to say his name without looking at it, but anyway, we really need to find a defensive mid to come in. See, this is where the problems arise because we don't have that other player. Maybe who are we looking to take off? Yeah, who do we have in midfield? That's what I'm trying to look at right now. We got Baker. Wait, I just got to fix that up. I just got to check where Baker wants. Yeah, he can only play centre back or left. I know. Luna can play right back, and Westwood can get off, and then I can put Baker on. It's very difficult to change all these things up. Anyway, can Kyriakos play a defensive mid? No. Any of our centre backs can play defensive mid? Accor? No. In Football Manager, or no, in FIFA, I should say, he can. Ron Vlaar, and he can't play defensive mid as well, so he might have to leave Almadi on, because we don't have any centre mids on the bench, unfortunately. That's pretty bad. Who should we take off? That's the problem. Maybe just put Kyriakos on for the experience, pretty much, and take off Accor. He's on a yellow card, so he's inexperienced and might pick up a red card, so we'll make that change. And of course, he's an experienced defender, and hopefully we can hold on to this result. But we are playing at home, so I'm going to leave it on overload, maybe to try and get a late winner, because we've got the players on. Benteke is on form. Christian, he's going to take us to really big heights in the future. Not so this season, because we're still building around the other parts of our team. But he's definitely going to win us points. Like in this match so far, you've noticed he's done that. And he did in the previous match as well. Unfortunately, missed a penalty, but you get that with players in Football Manager. It's never perfect, same as real life, so that's a good balance about the game. And yeah, ideally, even though I'm playing on really attacking, like I'll be happy to pick up a draw, but I would want to win. And let's see how Luna goes on the opposite side. For Coutinho, he's a very classy player, and he almost got that. But look at this, 3 clear-cut chances to 2. You could have argued we should be winning, but I'm not going to go into that. That really just proves that this tactic is good. Creates lots of clear-cut chances, which is very good. Nzogbia, Benteke finds Delph, and he scores what seems to be the winner. Benteke creating another goal. That's really like about Benteke, and really both our strikers, him and Hellenius. Bent is kind of out of the frame right now. Might look to sell him to free up extra funds, but Bent, he's a very good striker, so he could come in if we get an injury. But Benteke and Hellenius, like I was going to say, both of them they're pretty good creatively as well, because especially Hellenius, I played him in the last match. He seemed to go in midfield a lot and created one of the goals. So, yeah, I suppose that's due to the formation as well. And both those players suit to doing that. So that's very good. If I see Hellenius, I'll just show you what it means. See, his passing's pretty good, creativity. See, he comes deep to, yeah, that's why I noticed that, because he has the comes deep to get the ball preferred move. I'm not sure, does Benteke have that as well? Yeah, that's why. That's probably what results of that. Not really my tactic, just the player's preferred moves, and it works well, because then he comes more into midfield and the wingers can expose the slow defenders or come in, make runs into the box, and yeah, it's all very good. So what was I going to do here? I'm not sure why I went into this for. Let's press cancel. And yeah, what I was going to do is go to defensive to hold on to this win right here. And hopefully we don't get like a scripted goal late. I'm just used to saying scripted because of FIFA, but yeah, I noticed in Football Manager as well, I can see a lot of goals late, but hopefully we can like withstand their pressing. As you can see right now, they're pressing very high, and hopefully Vlaar sees a solid pass in midfield. Who knows, we might score another one, but that's not really on my mind right now. That's not a goal of us. The goal for this match so far in the last seconds is to hold on to the result, and it looks like we're going to do so. And I'm sure you noticed already we're using the updated squads, like I've mentioned so much times already. That's why Mignolet was in goals for Liverpool when we pick up the really unexpected win. And finally, I'm not sure how many entertaining games I've had, but this was 7 goals. Should be enough entertainment for you, so I was happy I did this match. And yeah, they did brilliant to come back, but they weren't listening, apart from Baker and Kyriakos. Honestly, it doesn't matter, we pick up the win. The morale is still very steady, so that's all good for me. I might do a team meeting after just to see. They really dominated possession, but we had 8 shots on target to 3. Look at that. All their shots on target were goals, so we're a bit unlucky to concede 3 goals, to be honest. But I suppose we were due to concede goals, and I suppose that happens with the game. When you go so long, look at that, comeback king. Very good. We came back a couple times right there, so that was very good. And yeah, like I was going to say, like, when you go so long without scoring in Football Manager, there's always a game where they just they come back and score a lot of goals. And next match against Tottenham, it will be amazing to pick up a result against them, because they're around the same position right now. So that's the first. Is that the first 3 games in the league, or the first 2? I've just got to check that out. The first 3 games we won. It's very impressive. Let's see the stats as well. Which players and stuff has done well. Let's go to players. Anyone really for us? Games won. All of our players. Very nice there. Benteke, 100% shots on target. Whew, fantastic for Christian right there. And he's got 3 goals. Very nice. And he's got the most player of the matches. He could be a super player for us so far. And no doubt he's going to keep developing as well. He's got the potential to grow. He's only 21. And yeah, he's a very good player for us. And like I said, he'll pick up those assists as well. As you can see, 2 assists, because he comes deep to get the ball. And he'll create guys like Gabby on the right side, and obviously Charles and Zogby as well. So it's a good mix. I love those strikers that come into midfield and then play those nice balls to the wingers to create the space as well within the midfield and up forward. So that's really good. Unfortunately, Sila, 2 months out injured. That's really going to be bad for us. We're going to have to bring in someone else in, who wasn't starting, not a transfer, just someone else who wasn't starting for the defensive midfield position. And as I said, we don't really have anyone amazing. I suppose we can bring Westwood into there. He's decent. Benteke, I really can see him being like a World Player of the Year or something, just because of his amazing attributes, especially, maybe not so yet. He might go close, but for now, more so maybe in 4 or 5 seasons when Messi and Ronaldo, because Messi and Ronaldo always win for me, or more so Messi, because he's too good. But that's what you get with that. And let's see the match confidence or not. Yeah, let's go back and see match very good. Any board promises? Nope, so that's good. Other, everything's okay. Probably need more matches for him to really notice. Yeah, it doesn't really update to maybe after a month of games or something, or 2 months of games. So you just got to see that. Obviously, they'll be happy right now because we're sitting second just behind Manchester United and Tottenham match neck. That is so crucial after the international break, of course. So I can't play it now. I have to play through a lot. So, yeah, this is a very good start for us, especially considering Chelsea's already drawn a match. Manchester City's lost a match. Who else? Liverpool has lost the first 3, so I was very surprised there. Who else? Where's Arsenal? Even Arsenal, they've lost. So we've got a good start. This is perfect start. I'm not going to get fired for sure, because we've got really And I say that because if you didn't watch my AC Milan one, of course, I got fired. So I'm just really happy with this start. Again, against a hard team, Liverpool. But looking at the league table, they're like last right now. So we're doing pretty well. Or they're second last. They haven't even picked up a point. So that's very lucky. And if we can get through this stage, if somehow we can win against Tottenham, and then we've got Newcastle, Wigan in the Capital One Cup, but in the league, we've got West Ham, Fulham. Who knows? If we win those, then Manchester United could be a good match. And if we get a bit lucky getting those results there, and look at the games here, Cardiff, Hull, Norwich, Swansea, Sunderland. They've got some easy match. We could go on a good run there, and we could really maybe settle for a top 4 position if results keep going our way. Look at that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I've never had that before. I've always picked up a loss or a draw in friendly matches. But look how... So this can prove I'm not cheating or anything. Look how much the tactic is fluid. It's not even half fluid. Apart from the marking is very good, but it could have fooled me with that Gerrard early goal. But the mentality still's got a lot to work. So imagine when this is 100% fluid, how much we're going to dominate teams. So obviously having some good players in the right positions help towards that. So yeah. I'll look to sign similar players in those positions, but I'll leave it at that for now. I hope you enjoy this series. It's been a very good start compared to my AC Milan one, so I'm going to start enjoying it more and more if I keep picking up wins. So again, leave your comments. Maybe I'll just play through all these matches because I've got a lot of recorded right now, and I'm going to upload the videos, of course. I've done 2 today, and you would have seen the other one previously, of course, but maybe do the Manchester United one in the next one. Who knows? Just really depends when I feel like doing it. So hope you enjoy the series. If you do, please leave a comment. Leave a like as well, so it can show me the comments and likes basically gives me a gauge of how much people are actually watching and enjoying it, not just viewing it. That's why views can be misleading, because obviously I've got a lot of followers on Twitter, and sometimes people just click the link and yeah, they're not really interested in it, and I suppose it can make my views go a bit more, but at the end of the day, they're not enjoying the video, and that's why I want more the likes and comments, so it lets me know how many people are doing it, and that's what makes me motivated to make the videos for a certain amount of people. So I know if there's a lot of people that enjoy it, definitely I'm going to keep doing it. And yeah, because that's the main thing, at least for YouTube, at least like you make your videos for a decent amount of people. And yeah, for me, I kind of feel sorry for people with not like hardly any subscribers. If like you get no comments when you upload a video, I would have no idea how to find the motivation for that. Like I did earlier with Football Manager, that's why I started making FIFA videos, because my Football Manager ones were getting maybe 1 comment, 2 comments. Some didn't even get any comments. So that's just when I went straight to FIFA to get the subscribers, and I did that. So now I'm getting some more comments definitely than last year I was getting for Football Manager. So anyone who's wondering about that, definitely try and play some FIFA, because but heaps of people do FIFA now, so it's a bit harder. Especially after this year, it's got so much people, so it's going to be harder. I suppose I was lucky to get in last year. Starting this year would be, yeah, terrible. Unless you do some, well, I suppose, yeah, I did some marketing and all that kind of thing, and you got to do that if you want to get subscribers. You can't just put your videos out there and do nothing. You're not going to get subscribers and thousands of views like I did just putting the videos and hoping someone's going to see it, because there's so much out there. So yeah, I'll leave it at that, and I'm sure a lot of people probably don't intend to make videos like I am, but yeah, just for those that do, that's just my thoughts. You have to do something like that to get more views and that kind of thing. It's not gonna happen by itself. You can't just hope people are gonna come across it. That's just being realistic, and I'm definitely saying I did that because that's the truth, and that's the realistic way. And anyone who's big now would have done it at some point in time. I can guarantee you that they would have done something to get more views. I'm not going to say exactly what I did, but yeah, I think I'll leave it at that, or I'll be talking about too much. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.